Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. A warm welcome to you as always. Thanks for tuning in and watching the video. For those of you who are regular viewers of my video, you've probably worked it out by now. I'm a bit of a hoarder of golf clubs. I get given lots of clubs that people don't want. They're having to clear out of the garage, or people have passed on and their other halves have having to clear out and give them clubs to me. And over the years I've accumulated a huge amount of old clubs, and I never like to throw them away because I think there's a bit of history here, isn't there? And this is a set which I was given a couple of years ago, and I might have even made a video about these in the past, but I can't remember. But I thought it'd be good to have a look at these. This is the Ben Hogan Apex II iron. We'll give you a nice little close-up of it. Now, this thing's been through the wars a little bit. Let me give you a bit of potted history on Ben Hogan Golf Company, obviously owned by the great Ben Hogan himself, amazing golfer that he was. And he set up his own company, and apparently I think he ran the company with a rod of iron. You know, there was nothing got past Mr. Hogan in terms of quality. And when I was a young assistant, Ben Hogan golf clubs had the reputation of being some of the best built clubs around. This club, from what I work out, is late 70s, early 80s, and there was a whole series of Apex blades and medallion blades. They did go into a few cavity backs as well, mid 80s. And then Ben Hogan died, and the company kind of got sold, and it kind of disappeared, and it's been reinvented again. And I think it's back on the market now as a customer, business to customer sort of deal, where you can buy the clubs direct from the company themselves. So I thought it would be fun just to hit a few shots with this. This is a 6-iron. I've just measured the loft in my loft and lie machine, and this one's coming out about 31 degrees of loft. Now bear in mind that the average loft on a cavity back 7-iron these days is around about 30. It shows you just how much golf club lofts have decreased. And all manufacturers are doing it, making clubs stronger and stronger. I custom fit for Cobra, and one of their irons is 27.5 degrees, the 7-iron. So, and Callaway do the same, and TaylorMade do the same. They're cranking lofts down. So let's hit a couple of shots with this. It's in its, I think it's not quite its original condition. I think they've been re-gripped. And again, for those of the golfers of a certain age will remember this grip. This is a Golf Pride Victory called the Grip Right grip. And this was the big grip back in the sort of 80s. It was fitted to all the clubs. It's a bit hard and shiny now. We've got steel shafts in here. And Hogan Company used to grade their shafts on flex in numbers. They used to do a 3 and a 4. They might have even done a 2. 3 was regular and 4 was stiff. And I've got a feeling, just by having a little scientific bend on these, I've got a feeling that these are 4s. They feel quite stiff. So should we go and hit a few? Let's go. Okay everybody, let's put this old classic through its paces. As I said over there, 31 degree 6-iron. I'm at a golf course. I'm not even sure if it's a real. I just picked this at random. The Blue Bayou Golf and Fishing Club. I think it's a made-up course, but anyway, it looked a nice little hole. I've got about 155 yards to the flag. Let's go. See what happens. Oh, strike felt so good off the face. If you've, it's a rather large slope on this screen. The ball's pitched by the flag and come back about 25 feet. Okay, we'll learn as we go on that one. Have a quick peek at the numbers here with me. Bearing in mind this golf club's well over 50 years old. Club speed was around about 80 miles an hour, and I got a carry distance there of 150 yards. Spinning at 6,200, launching at 18.5. So that's a 7-iron in for me. If I was hitting a 7-iron blade, that's what I'd be expecting it to go. Hogan irons back then, they had a very distinctive look to them. I can't really explain it particularly. The way that the shaft and the hosel kind of in this heel area, it appeared like there was a lot of offset on the iron, but there actually isn't that much. But it was a very distinctive look. That last shot I just hit actually found the middle of the club, and it felt, again, hard feeling. Unless you've hit a blade and caught one out in the middle, it's very hard to explain, but it almost feels like when you make contact with it that the ball sort of disappears into the face. It's just so soft coming off the club face. It's a very distinctive feel, and I kind of see why people get hooked onto forged bladed irons. Talk more about that in a minute. Yeah, that felt so good off the club face. Another good result. Let's hope that stays up this time. Oh, this hole's ridiculous. This has got to be a made-up golf course. You see that? Pitched by the flag and rolled back down into exactly the same spot. Terrible. Bladed irons. There's this whole debate, isn't there? You know, using bladed irons will make you a better ball striker. You should start with blades. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but I've in many videos questioned, can I feel the difference between a forged club and a cast club? And some days I can, some days I can't. But when you hit these out the middle, boy oh boy, do they feel good. Now I'm determined to get this one past the flag. Oh, now there's a great example of a bad swing that doesn't get anywhere near the sweet spot. And yeah, this club isn't going to give you any forgiveness if you don't put a good swing on it. Got what it deserved, that one. Now then, will this one get to the top of the green and stay there? No. Is the answer. This is a crazy hole, isn't it? There you go. Back with the other three. Last go. Loving this club. Really good. See how we can get one to stick. I'm going to aim a bit more to the right. Aim that. Oh, it's going to do the same, isn't it? It's nowhere near it. What a wicked hole. Anyway, glad I don't have to play that hole every day. It's the Ben Hogan Apex II iron, dating from late 70s, early 80s. If anyone's had a set of these, it'd be great to hear from you. If anyone's got more information on when they were made and what sort of money we were buying a set of these irons for. Classic iron, and I guess the design of a modern blade hasn't changed that much. Obviously shaft designs got better and grips have got better and things like that, but yeah, a classic. Really enjoyed hitting it. Thanks for watching the video today. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Down the bottom there's a little button you can click on. That's it. All the best. Bye for now.